I don't wanna be a player. I be wondering. Niggas took the trash back. I swear, the trash people be trying to finesse out here. My kneecaps. My kneecaps. My knee cracked. I don't be seeing when the trash people be coming, so I'm like, did you really come here? Where did that folder go? Shit's getting hidden in here. What the hell? Don't wanna be a player. I don't remember taking that. Carrie, maybe? I don't even know where that stuff went. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. What the hell is this? That's too crazy. Deceased. What the hell? It's just going on. Hey, what's good, Chad? What's good? I don't wanna be a player. How much water is in here? I'm gonna need to fill this up. All right, we're gonna set this incense in here. I gotta walk on my little stepping blocks my son got sitting in here. Where the hell did I put that? Baby, I'm taken. I'm so confused. I had a folder in here. Now I can't find it. Me? Or did I get smart? Did I get smart and put it back? I don't think so. I'll have to find that shit. Unless... I have no idea. What's good? Thank you for the likes. Welcome back, chat. I'm looking for a folder. I don't remember where I put it. We're going to get into all the details, though. I think I want to make my son a scarf today during the live if we have time. If not, it's fine. We'll make it when he gets back. They only let the kids wear gaiters to school. They can't, you know, them little, what do they call them? The ski masks, whatever, the baklava. Them things. So I want to make him a scarf he can wear when he's not at school. But I don't know where that shit went from. They said the kids tripping on the scarves, but little do they know, I can make a scarf any size. I don't know where that went. And he loves your corny self too. I'm not tripping. I wanna be a player. Oh, okay, yes. That shit's in there. I had to double check. Had to double check on that one. My day is great. It's alright, it's cold, but it's straight. I need to finish the crafts. I'm excited to show y'all what I've been working on. debating if I should go grocery shopping. That dog fast. They got the dogs outside. Look at that dog. All right, now I got to do my whole little water situation. The water filters in this filter, right? I'm going to pour it in here. All right. Filter this water. And I put it in my copper pitcher. So then this can sit in the fridge and I have cold water. I have cold filtered water. And now I'm going to start some more water. Get this cold. My pipes are running hot because I got the pipes hot, so now I gotta get them cold again. Give me a minute. I'm gonna fill up a lot today. There we go. So, if you guys didn't see, I did a review video on this filter. I know it's like blurry as hell. The Epic water filter. This is the filtration system. And then once the water up here filters, you know, you pour it in the top. Once it starts to filter, it pours in the bottom. The bottom is the filtered water you can drink. Then it also tells you like how many days left you got. I got 35 days left of fresh water. So that's how I be filtering out my stuff. So we're going to get into some punch needling. And I'm going to try to fast track it low key. Fast track my sheesh. What's goody? Make sure you like and subscribe. If you feel you'd like to support the channel, that's cool too. You can donate. I want to come up with something for our members. We were doing like a yoga class for our members that our monthly members that come to the lives and things like that, because I post most frequently live. I go live Monday through Friday, like 8 a.m. to like about 10 in the morning Central Time. But if you want to support me as a creator, the things I do in the community, you can donate to the channel. So, I made my son a hat. He has a yellow hat and he asked for a pink pom-pom on top. He didn't want no stripes or anything. So he got this bright yellow hat. And then he's like, can you make me a scarf? So we out of pink. So he's going to have a yellow scarf with blue pom-poms. I put little pom-poms on the end. So that's what we finna get into. Get into it, yeah. It feels like Monday, but it's not. Happy Tuesday. Monday. What the hell? Monday was a no school day, so you know how I be on the no school days. We was chilling. We was chilling at the crib. If you want to shop with me, check out my art at confidentialgoods.com. Some items that I've made, some craft stuff, is linked down below. So you can kind of see a preview of the stuff I make if you're new here. Everything I make on the channel, I eventually put it on my website. So if you're like, I remember you were doing this or that, it's probably on the website. Or it may have been a commission. So that's how that goes. I'm excited for market season, even though it feels like eons away. The craft room gonna smell good because I got some lavender burning, lavender incense in there. We went to get more incense. Actually, originally stopped because I needed to get some more vitamins, which reminds me, make sure you're taking your elderberry during this cold season. Make sure you get your elderberry. I don't like elderberry. I prefer it in a tincture because it's a liquid and it's easier just to, I put like some water in my mouth and then I'll put the tincture, I'll show you, of the elderberry. So then that can work through your system. Elderberry is good for your immune system. And then we went to go get the gummies for my son. But make sure you got your vitamins, your vitamins, your vitamins. Moody Foggy, what? Oh, I think I won the lotto. Can you believe me, brother? Tommy Cash. Like, for real. If you heard that song, you goated. I think I won the lotto. Can you believe me, my brother, my brother, my bro. I think that's all Ash. This is all Ash. Not Ashlee. Ash. Do you believe me, brother? All I do is success. She on skinny what? All right, we got our water. Okay, I'm really excited to show y'all the crafts. The crafts. Need to blow my nose, but I just literally got in from outside and trying to warm up. One stripe on that side, and I feel real tight. Oh, I think I won the lotto. I'm walking my stepstones. My son got these stepstones for Christmas, and now they're always set up. All right. Who's ready? Who ready to see what we got going on? Hold on. We finna get official, and I'm finna get a microphone. Sean finna get a microphone so we can talk. Okay, we finna talk. We finna talk about some art. You ready for some art? Hold on. Wait. Three stripes and I know, and I feel real tight. Microphone. Okay, excited to be in the stew today. Boom, 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 boom. Because I've been busy. Even though I took some days off, I've been busy. You cannot say I don't be working. You can't say that. You can't tell that to show. Hold on. Let me get my chair out the way. Hold on. They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready. We're gonna see how fast I can go. Hold on. I'll show you the stuff I've completed, and then I'm gonna show you the stuff that I'm working on, because that's what we're gonna work on. Okay. See, that's why I got the microphone on so that y'all can hear me, right? Okay. Buy the lamp. Shameless promo, right? That's what they be saying. Buy the lamp. I got this lamp. It has no cords on it. All you got to do is charge it. They've been trying to do a lot of power outages. I'm just saying. They've been trying to do a lot of power outages. My power went out. My husband was trying to watch this one football game. I think it was the Packers or whatever versus whatever. I'm not into sports. Then the power went out. But I'm like, that was before I had this light. I'm pretty sure it was at my office. I just hadn't had a chance to get over there. Whenever I get like products sent to me, I don't be giving my home address. I give my office address out. So I had this lamp was probably it was sitting at my door. I really like the mail guy there because we have like the little mailbox on the door. So if it's like paper mail, he can slip that in there. Otherwise, if it's a package, there is like a table on each floor. And if you get something delivered to you, it's at that table. But it was actually sitting at my door, the front of my office, this lamp. Long story short. I be giving out my office address. But for products. This nigga drove in the who was driving in the am I chopped? I'm like looking at my neighbor's yard. It looked like there's tire marks in the grass. Like somebody like backed up into the grass. I'm like, you ain't oh no, it could have been the trash cans. These niggas had these trash cans sitting out for like over a week. And we on like a moderately busy street. It's like off of a main street. So it's always people driving down here. But anyway, it must have been the garbage can wheels because I'm like, ain't no way somebody backed up onto the grass. Okay. Anyway, but if to have an extra light source, that's all I'm saying. It's a shameless promo. Okay, yeah. Um, did I post the video on YouTube? I think I posted this lamp review. So if you're interested in this lamp, it's cordless. So it's only just on and off with the little button, right? And you can move it anywhere. But I do have this generator. I don't want to blind y'all, but there's like a light brighter, brightest blinking, and then that turns it off. But then it got like them ports and stuff. I got this from Markets. It's got a little handle. Okay, there, the handle. It's got the ports. You can only use one at a time though, so that's kind of lame. But I have a generator with another light source. So that's all I'm saying. This is the only place that I've had to move to where the power be going out. Like if it if I don't even know if the weather get bad. The sometimes. But anyway, I'm chopped. Y'all already know that. We finished. We finished this painting. I need to hammer. We could do that today. I could sign it and hammer it. Side quest. Let's go ahead and we're going to put the hardware on it. All of my paintings that you see on my website have the hardware. So they're ready to go. To get a light. All of my artwork is ready to go. The wall art, I think it's under the wall art category. So if you go to my website, confidentialgoods.com, I make paintings. Why isn't this turning on? This be having issues. I do paintings and rugs and all sorts of fun stuff, right? I'm gonna try to with this light here, just because like I'm not facing the window. My setup, I will be facing the window once we start working, but a couple side quests are going on. I did this yarn painting. This is completely made out of yarn, no paint. Okay. And then I make it so it can wrap around, but I need to add the hardware. So we're going to add the hardware, and then I need to sign my painting. And then eventually I'm going to put this on the website. I need to come up with a name. So pay attention if you do visit my website. I do put some thought in um, some of the items that I have sold. Thank you. I had to run it back. I had to do another one of these flower paintings, and it inspired me to do a series. So I had a commission where I did those pink Japanese cherry blossoms, right? So you can go back. Everything that I make on this channel, I probably did a live video on it, unless it was like a super quick side quest. Because I know I did them jackets. That was like my last project of 2025 that I did, my last commission. At the end of December, I made some jackets for my friend's flower shop. Um, but I'd like to get my art in more like wellness spaces. I thought of like even my friend's flower shop or other places that like are looking for, chill art, not generic art, because I think it's cool and it gives a more personal feel. I'd be going to play. Okay, these are just thoughts I'd be having. Please don't take it with a grain of salt. Like don't get in your feelings. But I'm like, this is like some generic TJ Maxx wall art that everybody has, up in their place. And I feel like there's this cool gym and slash yoga studio I started teaching at, and the owners, I teach there, and they follow me, and they said they're going to follow my art page, so they'd be seeing my art that I post, and they may get some art maybe for their gym. So you know what I mean? Like if you have like a small business, I think it'd be cool to feature, you know, subtle things of other small businesses. So that's what I did with my first yoga studio. I had my yoga studio, but before I even started my craft business, I had my friend who made candles. I had their stuff at our yoga studio as like a mini shop. My friend who had like CBD products, they had like rubs and tinctures and things like that. Um, they were featured. We had at one time somebody who made like loose tea blends, the loose herbs. We had them in there. I can't think of anything else, but I repurchased from all of my friends because they sold well, Anyway, long story short, I think it's cool when other businesses subtly highlight or small business highlights other businesses. So like if you have like an area, or you could even use this at your home too. I just had the idea of seeing once I start getting into this um flower series. The Japanese cherry blossom, that inspired me to continue and see what other types of flowers I could make. So I did a yellow lily. Um, yeah, and I did like the shading and stuff, but I used values of yarn. So this is going to become a series. I have the more more canvases. We have bigger canvases, so we're going to get creative with it. One of them, most definitely, I want to be a flower field. So I'm going to do like a yarn painting of a flower field. And I also want to translate that as needle felting. So doing a needle felting hoop. And so with that being said, we need to put the hardware on here, and I'm going to grab a Sharpie so we can sign it. And maybe to keep us kind of moving, I'm going to pull y'all with me. Because this is what I mean. Here we go. It's just a lot going on right now. So my paintings that I do, you don't need a frame for them because I purposely make it so that the yarn wraps around the piece. I'm gonna sign it. I was like, where do I sign? I finished this several days ago, crazy enough. Um, but yeah, I gotta find the hardware. I think it's over there. I still have some pieces left. I did this in one sitting. We finished. Who's all in the chat? My light is in the way. Okay. Say hi. Make some noise. What sexy rest? That's the reference when I be saying that. I did a Packers hoop. I did this in one sitting, so I was pretty proud of myself. Mind you, she my scrap queen. Why I call myself the scrap queen. I will be able to utilize scraps all the way down to nothing. Okay? So let's back up. This is going to be another mouse pad. So I'm slightly switching the size. You can check out the mouse pads I currently have on my website, confidentialgoods.com. And I have like little Afro women. They're faceless Afro women. I have one that like represents Miss Bellum from the Powerpuff Girls, with the orange hair. So there's like an orange mouse pad hoop. Um, I'm still working on this, but they're not in their hoops. They're I don't have any coasters to demonstrate or show you, but I take them out of the hoop, I add a backing, and you can use it as like a coaster or a mouse pad, right? So I have one that looks like Miss Bellum. I have one with an afro with brown hair, and I have one of an older person with gray hair. So I think representation matters. So there's that, and as the ideas come to me, I will slowly be replenishing the mouse pads. So we'll be going on a bunch of side quests with mouse pads. But this hoop, I'm not going to finalize. I'm going to keep reusing this hoop so um, I can continue to make mouse pads around this size. My other hoop broke and I don't even remember the size of it. And so I reordered several different sizes, right? Um, so I'm going to be making some more smaller coasters. I make coasters for your car coasters. They go in your car's cup holders. So I have two, four, six, eight, four sets in total. I sell them as a 2 pack. So I think I have like three, six, nine coasters left in my inventory if you go to the website. And so we'll be adding four, five, six more sets. And these are scraps from the larger rugs I've been doing. So from the frame when I did the Gara rug, if you were here for that, I did, from Naruto, my second last commission I made of the year, I did that Gara rug. But there's extra fabric that I did not need to use when tracing the rug. So I was still able to cut this and make it into a hoop. So I'm able to make 4 new coasters with the scraps that could have been thrown away. So that's what I mean. Like when you shop with me, you're I was about to walk out of frame. When you shop with me, you're getting like recycled art. You know what I mean? It's all original art, but I'm very conscious of trying to utilize my materials. This is like my catch all, not catch all, but it's kind of like a junk thing I have in here. It keeps my pokey stabby in this little container. I'm really sad because some of my hoops broke. These were the little embroidery hoops I made. Yes, no waste. Um, some of the hoops had broken, so I had to take them home with me. So that was sad. That's lost, sales. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. This is my hardware. You might be able to see it, the shine from the light. Blinded by the light. I think I actually got these at Michael's. Michael's finally got smart and they got hardware they carry. But it's still, was it Michael's? Maybe it was Hobby Lobby. I don't know. Honestly, I forgot. But I know I did get this last batch of hardware, picture frame hardware from a craft store. I didn't go to like Home Depot or anything like that. But these are kind of annoying. You get the little back, and then you have little nails you have to line up so you can hammer them in. And I keep a hammer over here. And I keep that hammer tough. Okay, where should I put this? I kind of eyeball it. And it's, I'm going to hammer this. Then I'm going to continue on with the craft tour. I can smell the lavender. Now don't come at me about my hammer skills. Just trying to slip out my fingers. Such a small little nail. The first good one you can get will keep it in place. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of crooked. I hate this shit. Okay, now that one's kind of in. Now it can anchor. This is some bullshit. It can anchor and hold this one in place. We're gonna try, y'all. This should be crazy every time I go. This the step I don't like. This one's crooked. It's crooked. I don't even know what I'm hammering. It's not going in. Bro, what the fuck? Something like that. Jack. Feels in place. Oh man. Not again. All right, I signed it. We got the hardware on. So now it's ready to take pictures. My yarn painting. You love my channel. Thank you very much. So we got this hammered in. You can't really tell. I'm zooming all the way up. You're a new subscriber. Thank you. The Ramble. Were you here last time, bro? Niggas just come in here to hate. Bro, get a life. Get a hobby. You know how fun it is to make art instead of being a dry ass hater? That's crazy. Anyway, but yeah, so I do yarn paintings and I had to run the flowers back. Okay. Bro, so this one's going to be available on my website, confidentialgoods.com. And then behind me, you can see I got even larger canvases. If you're looking for canvases, go get them from Hobby Lobby because like I paid $12.99 and I have like 5 of them large frames, and I got like 7 of these for $12.99. So it'd be like the same price, but like the quantity could vary. This size I got like 7 in a pack over there, and then I went back and I found like 5 in a pack, but they're like way larger than that. So we're gonna be taking pictures of this. If you order this, I do wrap it really well. Or if you're local, I'm in Mequon, Wisconsin. You can pick up my rugs at my shop. What's up? You doing one white right now? What you working on? Okay, so then the next thing, this is just this little basket is where I keep like my little hardware, so it's easily found. The next project I will be working on. I'm gonna make my son a scarf. So I'm gonna um he wants a yellow scarf and then I'm gonna do some blue pom poms. So and he said he wanted them 2 different sizes. So I almost want to wait to do this when he gets home. Like I could do the scarf because I'm gonna make like a short kid scarf. I'm not gonna make it like all the way down here, like a little handkerchief. I don't know, maybe a handkerchief type thing. But these are the colors he picked out. And then I'll show you, these are going to be the next coasters. I'm going to make some more evil eye coasters. My evil eye coasters always sell out. I don't have any left. But they're the little circles that go in your car's cup holder. So you can add a little star. It's being ugly. Um, yeah. I'm going to make 2 sets of those. And then I'm trying to think maybe a smiley face and a checkered coaster again. Coaster set. The little smiley face coasters I'd be making, the yellow ones, restocking those. Yes, I do have a lot of videos up of yarn painting. So on this channel, I literally film all of the art that I make. You'd be like, well, how did she make that? There's probably a live of me doing that. That's my most recent finished project, so you can see the lives of me doing that. We're going to thread this. Do I need this light? What y'all think? This is on 3. I got 3 bars of juice. Did somebody leave? Okay. Can't reach for it. Punch needle. This is your threader. You're gonna go binge watch them. So yeah, my last like kind of live series was of me working on that little yellow lily. And then I think a day or so later, like a day or 2 days later, I finished it. I'm working with, what the heck? You guys are like right on the yarn. The yarn is pulling right on my tripod. So if you're shaking, that's the, I'm going to get a decent amount of yarn pulled because you'll be surprised. This shit is like stuck on me. I wear compression gloves because I'm always crafting. Protect your hands. Um, but I'm going to be making restocking my Valentine little coasters. These are car coasters. I'm going to have 2, because you usually get 2 in the front, right? And then if you want me to make a set, you can let me know. And I think I have, if you're like, oh, I love this coaster you did, but could you make one more set so I could match them with the coasters in the back? Or you could like mix match, have like, I don't know. That's the whole point of my brand, Confidential Goods, is for you to like be able to mix match and feel unique with the things that I make. Whoa, I have like a really cool unique rug. Like this is one of a kind, or man, this the only pair of jeans that look like this, and they made by Ashlee or whatever. So yeah, and then the other ones, these are gonna be chocolate chips, cookies. These are gonna be my lighter version, so I'm gonna use this color, this like tan yarn. I have so much of this tan yarn. Eventually, or do I start now? Eventually, I want to make some Dragon Ball Z rugs. Since I have so much tan yarn, I'll already have the skin tone. But I use this tan for the cookies. We're gonna finish this up, so let's hightail this, as they say. I'm being ugly. Um, I'm just gonna finish threading this. We get to talking though, y'all know. I know we be talking on here. We get into our discussions. Need to finish this so then I can get to them evil eye. What the heck? Pick out my colors for the evil eye. I'm trying to work only at this table. I'm not trying to have my projects spread across the room, even though they low key are. Next time I stop by my office, I need to drop some stuff off. I've been trying to keep my craft room clean. See, that's how you thread it. And I keep a little bit out. So let's bring it down. I might have to move it like to my lap. You can kind of see what the program is. My hand's probably going to be in the way, but hopefully you can kind of get the message. Somebody said you could hear the punch needle and then it kind of turns into ASMR. But I'm starting with an outline. Low-key should have started with the dang heart. Oh well. You can start to see a little red trail form. That's how far I already got. I think it's so cool to be able to say you can make rugs with no electricity. Like you don't need no special machine. because you can learn on this channel how to make rugs by hand or just watching for the companionship, the involvement of being like, I was there. I saw her working on that. I remember that. My first project of the year, if you're new, I made myself a rug purse and I emptied it out so I could show y'all what we working with. That shit was cold. I'm gonna be making another rug purse, this time orange, and I'm gonna change up the shape. I made a barrel bag last time, a barrel shaped purse, but I want to do almost like a hobo bag. I'm getting a vision of. Still need to learn how to crochet because that's going to be the strap. The strap I'm going to have to learn how to crochet to make. Low key, which will put my mind at ease while we're doing this side quest of all of these mini coasters because I only have 9 in stock, and that's something I found myself last year really really replenishing my car coasters because these sell pretty well at the markets I do. So I kind of want to get a head start. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Then I'll actually have 15 once I do the restock from 9 to 15 within a few days, we're going to say. What time is it? 8:40 something. My light is covering it. I just finished my first outline, you see? And now I'm just going to make another row as close as I can to the outline I just finished. All right. So you can see. I keep my finger kind of close so I can help with alignment. There's something in the way. Makes it easier to stab the hole. It's a mint. A little hard. Yeah, the yarn is wrapped around it and it's going through the hole. So people only be showing the face down look. But see, I'm using a smaller hoop. So I got the little versatility of flipping it and being able to show y'all what's going on. What's going on? It's so pretty, Tinkle. That's why I be telling my son, Tinkle, Tinkle so much. When I wanna be a player, baby, I'm taken. Look the other way. I don't remember if I took these off my website. Sometimes if I know I'm gonna restock or I'm like, that was a really cute design, I want to remake that. Um, and I sell out of the coaster or whatever the product is, then I'll just hide it from the website. But I'm like, did I take this off? I don't remember if I deleted this. Because I've already made this design before. row 3. I feel like if you can find a good pace, but I've been practicing for a while. I've seen people even go faster than me. If you can find a good pace, you could start a project and finish a project in one day. So I've been kind of trying to keep my pace and how I demonstrate. So when I teach my workshops, um, I'm guessing maybe about a 2 hour. I think I like 2.5, like two to 2.5 hours when I'm trying to have my workshops be at. So you can learn the skill, practice the skill. If it needs to dry or anything, here you can see this way. Maybe I just face it like this. Then you can see what's going on. Might even bring like a hair dryer or something, to speed up the drying process. Because you just need some Elmer's or some tacky glue and make yourself some coasters. Now, I will say, I use the technique of using like a heavy book and some like dumbbells or something, placing that on top of the coaster so it dries flat and it's like, not curled up. But, you know, for the time being, I was thinking, I'm like, how can I speed up at least the drying process? Or we could be working on something different while that's drying. Um, just so things run smooth too. But I like the planning. I like planning the workshops and stuff, all the behind the scenes and things you need to think about. So I'm like, we could use like a hair dryer or something to dry them up quick. But then definitely when you get home, go back to like putting something on it so the glue properly adheres, because that's what I typically do. Yarn is getting stuck. It's not, I pulled a lot out as you saw earlier. It ain't trying to feed out well. Look the other way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I think this is row 4. It's a little more difficult because I'm not going up and down. Trying to make sure the holes punch down. You can hear sometimes when it struggles or it rejects. You'll see it. My needle bounce up and it got stuck. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, Amanda's back. Hey, Amanda, how are you? We doing good. We got school today, later today. I'm debating what I should do. If I should grocery shop or push that off. Because I don't like doing it when I got something I got to do later in the evening. So I got to pick my son up from school, and I'm debating if I should grocery shop. I got some food here. Like, I'm pretty sure I can make something. But then I got to go. I do a client visit tonight. Um, you've been working a lot. So I don't want to do all that running around grocery shop and then do that commute. I love client visits a lot. It'd be so fun. This one client I work with, she made me this bracelet. I meant to show y'all. I'm like, I don't know if all y'all saw this. This was so cute. I said, this is like marbles or something. It reminds me of planets. There's like little pearls. And then the rest of them were like all swirly, swirly, swirly. So I got a bracelet. I was excited. They made these. They be crafting, and then we do like a yoga session each week. I'm trying to prep to put my mind at ease before I run off and do these side quests. So I'm hopeful to have my art in some art show. I'm going to still keep looking to see if I can find an art show to be a part of. I submitted one form. It is cute, thank you. Um, I'll tell her you said thank you. It was funny trying to explain punch needling to her. I got to show y'all my purse I made. So let me actually hurry up, finish this color. When I finish this color, I'm going to show you I made a rug purse. So I'm going to give y'all a tour of that. But trying to explain to people, or even y'all if you're just tuning in, I made a rug into a purse. And you're like, what? Okay, I'm like, let me show you. This is getting tight, so I'm a little nervous. Maybe, matter of fact, let me get this out the way since my finger has the grip. I'm not trying to double punch, so I'm not trying to have my red mixing with my pink. This shit's trying to get stuck though. Need to have a little bit here. I'm gonna try to outline it before my fingers can't fit, you know. I still have a little space. I can still pull this yarn back before the red fills in too much. Rico's up in here. Everybody's in here. What's good? I'm trying to do a quick outline and then I'm going to do another purse tour because I don't think Amanda's seen the purse yet. We got some side quests. We finished the Lily yarn painting. We'll do an art break. Is it 9 yet? Okay, see, we can try to finish this up. We'll have a little leg up. I did take a few days off, but I actually got some stuff done. I'm always happy to be able to add to my inventory so I can just be ready to go. I don't know. I'm thinking to myself, thank you. I'm thinking to myself, I don't know if I want to do 17 markets again, unless I have a continuous one I will be repeating. I was trying to do a farmer's market, but they were kind of new, so the foot traffic really wasn't it. I don't know if they're going to do it that this year, but they ended up canceling some dates, you know. I've been trying to get into the cathedral one. That one would be fun to be a part of. So like the cathedral one, just to give you context, it's I was focusing. It's like a big open park, the cathedral park. And then people be doing yoga. My friend teach the yoga there. I think they rotate the teacher, but she usually teaches like one of the Saturdays there. So it'd be cool to watch like a yoga class, or you might be able to participate in the yoga class. You know what? I might do that if I get accepted. You know, go take the yoga class and then my goods booth. I'm going slower because I'm tracing this perimeter. I think we're doing pretty good though. Once I show y'all, you're gonna be like, what? So give me a moment. My son be saying that now. Give me a moment. I think I've aged into the bracket of like being in denial that it's actually cold. Because I think it was like yesterday. I'm like, damn, it's like not even that cold out. This shit was like 9 degrees. No, not even 5. I don't even remember what it was. I'm like, I turned the heat off in the car because the windows were kept trying to fog up. I'm like, let me just turn this heat off. And I'm like, I'm kind of warm. I think my car said like, I don't even remember, 5 degrees, whatever it was yesterday. I think I aged into that denial state. Oh, it's not even that cold out. It really do be cold. Every morning I hate walking out. I be running to the car to warm it up. I be turning my coat on. I feel like this is the most I've ever used my coat. My heated coat. I don't play about the cold. I said I need to give me some of them electric hand warmers too. Couple of them. All right. Now we can bring it around again. It's been so cold in Illinois. I'm chopped. There it is. See, I did an outline around the heart. Now it's going to be easier for me to um fill it in because then I don't have to worry about it bleeding over. And this one was no problem. It didn't bleed over. Yeah, I'm going through it. But crazy. They had a cold day Friday, and then Monday was already an off day. So I'm like, the hell? This shit is not going. So that's why I came back today. My windows are breathing if you can hear them. That's awesome. Thank you. Got the bags on the windows, bro. These old windows. It's drafty. I'm trying to finish this up and then I'll show y'all the painting and I can show y'all the purse again. Because now I'm already in my borders, my perimeters. No oopsies or any of that. It's just filling now. Don't have to worry about trying to create the shape. Oh, all of that yarn I used up. You saw all of that yarn. If you remember when I was doing this motion, that means I'm trying to pull out some yarn. That might be enough because I'm almost done. But it ate through all of that. Need to hold it from the back. You wanna know something crazy? So I'm on TikTok and there's this kid who is just fed up. He's fed up with his teacher, so he made the teachers like dance battle in AI. You look up, what's her hair on here? If you look that up, they dance into like some rap music. It's really funny. Come on, bro. Come on. Almost done with this side. Come on. Get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game. Woo! That shit was cold as a kid, hearing that song. Why am I feeling so wrong? My head's in the game, but my heart's in the song. She makes me feel so right. And that's how I'd always sing it, like force it. All this shavings of the canvas. While I'm already here, let's see. We might not even have to do all that. I mean, I don't know. I think we might skip that. I want it to be full, but not too full. That's the one thing I do about my coasters. Um, I don't want them to be too chunky, then the drink won't sit on the coaster. So I'm going to cut here. You need to cut it. I know I got some loose ones in the front I'm going to need to cut. That was pretty good for one continuous circle around. I'll show you. We're going to just plop back down in another area. I did all of all of that in one go. So it almost looked full. I'm just going to maybe do 2 rows. Ouch. Poke my knee. Maybe 3. We'll see. Trying to go quick. You laughing at the High School Musical song? I was like, what is he laughing at? My head's in the game, but my heart's in the song. That's how he low-key said it. There we go. There it is. Let's see. One more spot at the top, and I say we're good. A little spot at the top, we're going to fill in. Stay blessed. You too. Yeah, catch another live. See you later. I'm going to try to go live tomorrow. I ain't got nothing on the agenda. Nothing I'm doing at this time. I got a little flexibility. We making car coasters. I gotta replenish my car coasters. You know the neighbors think I'm selling. Joking. I'm joking. That song is funny though. That's a J. Cole song. Here we go. I think I'm done. I don't want to add anymore, so I'm gonna say I'm done. These are coasters to go in your car's cup holder. We're gonna make some chocolate chip cookies next. Yeah, you looking a little wild. Mm. What the hell is going on? What the heck? I'm like, I know I had some missed punches. Or am I looking at the wrong one? Am I chopped? That shit just flew away. I do it for my city, then I fly away. Mm-hmm. 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 Something like that. Look at Jack. Your name is Havana. Welcome. Welcome to our club. Welcome to our club. Welcome, Squidward. Welcome, Squidward. Yes, our club. Oh, you're an idea. Trying to roll this up. Well, one. Roll one. You just be trapping out here. I have no idea if this is. I love this yarn. I'm almost like, I don't even remember where I got this from. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show y'all my purse. I be dropping all types of shit. Okay, I'm gonna show you my purse, and then we're gonna go back to working on the cookies. So anyway, this is probably a much needed leg stretch break. Stretch your legs. I did this one night in one sitting. I'm gonna add more mouse pads or just coasters. You know, you could put like a coffee mug, tea mug on there. Did that. That was not in a live. Then I started those. And then I finished this painting. So if you just join in, I made it 3D. So the little pollen parts are 3D. Boom, bam. This will be on my website soon. We just added the hardware in this live and I signed it. Probably in tomorrow's live, I'll show y'all. I'm going to make my son a scarf today. So I'm going to have, he asked for a yellow scarf and blue pom-poms, but he wants the pom-poms 2 different sizes. So there, and then we prepped because I'm trying to replenish my coasters real quick. So we got some more traced out. This is from my scraps. And then I'm going to show you my purse that I made. So these are my most recent projects I've been working on. I made a whole purse. It's flat now, there ain't nothing in it, but the inside is lined. I don't play. We lined it up. Here's one side with some flowers. And the pom-poms I made myself. And I think a cool detail. I got the white pom-pom to have a black string. I tried to tie it into a little bow. I made the little hoops. You know, I added that hardware and I made it a ribbon over it so it looked just a little cleaner, even though this was all hand stitched. The sides are flowers. The bottom is like that. The other side is reverse flowers. And then we have a white flower on the front. So this the channel to be. I'm just telling you, we be making some kind of cold shit, you know. So and you already know where to find it. It's confidential goods. So I made my own tag that I added here. That's usually what I do with my rugs. The zipper, it's a functional zipper on here. So it's just flat because I ain't got none in here. But I want to crochet the strap, so eventually I'm going to add, I can puff this up. Eventually I want to add a different strap, but this is how I've been using it when I do carry this purse. Okay. Back to business. So we going, ooh, I'm trying to twist this. I know crochet, I don't crochet. I don't even know how. I want to learn how to, did you hear me? I said I want to learn how to crochet. I want to learn how to crochet so I can make the strap. What is going on? Bro is hitting send on the on the chat and asking if we can see it. You sent it. You know. So we moving on to the cookies. So this is kind of cool. There's 2 different types of cookies. Cookie coasters you can shop on my website. Confidential goods. That's where you get all the code. I'm just saying. I make everything on my website. Everything is an original thought. So I have like my light skin coasters. They're like this tan of the cookie coasters I made, and then I have some oven baked coasters, and I made them, and they look a little darker, and those are like chocolate chip cookies. So I'm just saying, if you're looking for some cookie coasters, I got you. So now we are out of stock of these tan ones. We're gonna add some more. My fucking threader tried to come apart on me. We're gonna add some more cookies. Some cookie coasters. Why'd I spaded? Okay, okay, okay. So we just threaded it. We finna get down to business, y'all. We finna tear it up. Tear the club up. Every time I say tear it up, it's the reference to, if you've seen the song Tear the Club Up. I'm like, why isn't this song like explicit, not allowed on YouTube? The song Tear the Club Up. Who be singing in that? I swear Vaso. Is that the guy? I don't know. Tear the club. Oh, and he was with Future. So you already knew the song was explicit. That song, the music video should not be on YouTube. And I've warned you. All right. So I'm going to start with the chocolate chips because then you become finger blind. Your fingers ain't got eyes. They can't tell what they're pulling back. So while I'm doing this, I'm pulling the chocolate back so I can punch through with the tan. Well, so it's going to look like racetracks by the time I get done with this. We're going to try to finish this hoop, the entire hoop, if we got the gas within us. Go, go, go. Not the stanky kind of gas. No, not what I'm talking about. All right. Now, come on. We gonna make a little walking line over to the next one so I can move around this hoop or this chocolate chip. Needs to just rest on top of it. So this is where I gotta focus up, chat. Because I really don't want to have to split no yarn. On a project this small, I don't want to have no missteps. Youch. Youch! It's because these orange lines, these guard lines, they really don't be helpful. Because the frame always end up warping because you always got to tighten it. You can't just... We on to chocolate chip, choco chip. Number 3. Choco chip number 3. All right. Yeah, they speeding here. That meaning that minivan was cruising. Oh, let's go. What the hell? On the next project, when I do finally buy my canvas, I've been putting it off because it's low key kind of expensive. This fabric is for like $40. Um, my son been asking me about a rug, so we gotta make a bluey rug for another large canvas. So that's why I'm like, okay, well, let me see what I can do with these scraps. I can get some coasters at least stocked while we go on It sounds like it's going to be a few different side quests. Because I want to do some yarn painting. Eventually, we need to come back to these hair clips. Got some hair clips I need to start. I'll show you. This will make the filling in so much fun. Yeah, I'm using the word funner. So much more better, of a better experience, if you will, than trying to worry about not messing up the chocolate chips, the choco chips. What's this? All right. So let me show you what I mean. What's she talking about? Okay, hang on. So I like traced, you can see I did circles around them, but I try to keep it a continuous line. Now I'm gonna go back to the perimeter to make sure my circle, it keeps its shape. So I'm gonna slowly make a little trail out and then start tracing the perimeter. So this is what it looks like from the front, and you can see none of the colors are overlapping. So now it's going to be way easier to fill it in. Make my little line out. Come on. Thank you. Circles are always annoying. And that's literally what I have to do to trace. Because I feel like it goes faster when you can just go up and down or side to side. When you're kind of trying to angling your punches, the holes you're punching through, I feel like that's when it gets a little stiff or fabric gets bouncy and pushes your needle off of it. Flipping it so much. Once I get this perimeter done, you might start to see, oh look, the cookie, the choco chip cookie is coming together. Look, Meredith. Resistance. Tesla blasting their music. What was bro playing? Wait. Harry and I were losing it last night. There was two songs we listened to last night that was so funny. Okay, Jim Jones is messy, and like Harry and I were like, oh yeah, bro was doing a publicity stunt because he said they didn't know. Hold on, let me actually pull this through. He was saying Jim Jones said they didn't know who Kid Cudi was from Day and Night until they heard Jim Jones' version of Day and Night. Did you even know Jim Jones made a version of Day and Night? Because like that's why we was laughing. I'm like, when did bro actually make the Day and Night? And so we're like, this has to be a parody. Because this came out like 17 years ago. And 17 years ago, I never thought, as a Kid Cudi fan, I never thought to look up, bro. What? I have no idea what I'm tracing at this point. I'm just kind of going off vibes. I had to change paths. But that was kind of funny. You gotta do your research and look up the Jim Jones. I need to pull my nose. Jim Jones doing day and night. And then you gotta look up. Kevin Gates did a song, Lightning and Thunder, or something. Look that up. He said, "Don't make my gun go, don't make my John go or something." He said, what? Oh 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 oh. What was bro recording? But that had us crying. I'm just kind of tracing wherever, y'all. I have no idea where I should go. So my shape is kind of looking funky. You gotta go watch it. You gotta just, the music video had us cracking up. All right, I gotta pull some more. That ate that pretty fast. Kind of nice I can pull without rug burn because I got these gloves on. So that is a little bit of a perk. Wear your compression gloves. You need to pull yarn. Your fingers ain't get all balled up, burnt up. All right, let's go back to the perimeter. We going pretty quick. It's still like 9:20. We gotta put the pedal to the metal. And that's the thing about trying to, it's a little bit of a challenge making matching sets of things, when they're handmade. There always will be something that's slightly off because it's handmade. I'm not a machine, you know. I gotta retrace these chocolate chips, is what I'm thinking about for the other coaster. Oh, this yarn is offline. This tan, I don't think it has the same texture as the rest of the yarn, but it's acrylic, a different brand. Come on. And it's a little bit thicker, so I may not even have to bring uh my rows as close as I need to, or may think I need to. That's what I'm saying. All right. We'll see how it looks from the front. Remember not to make it too thick because you want it to still be able to fit inside the coaster. Wow. That's what I'm going to do. Y'all are not ready. Okay. So I need an order to come through though. I'd be hung up on ordering supplies because I'm like, damn, I really wasn't planning to buy that right now. But I need to buy more canvas stuff for springtime. I've got some springtime markets coming up. I have only one headband in my inventory as of now, but I want to make some more. But I need more of this fabric. I think Bear likes school. He's never expressed a bad day, which is I'm. 'Cause, He may have said one thing some kid had did, but it's not like the whole day was like whatever. And I'd be hanging up all of his artwork. Let me see. He's been doing a lot of let me show y'all. Cause I'm like, where should I hang these? He's been doing a lot of stained glass stuff. So I'm gonna show you. He got this one of an apple he made. You can put this up in the window. He did a pumpkin. And he did he got a leaf. Then he got this mitten. So I'm like, I want to pick like one window and hang up all his little stained glass stuff. Because I got his other things in the window. Or not in the window. In his playroom. I got all of his little stuff he'd been making hung up in there. He's been getting into chapter books. So I got him reading these like easy to read chapter books. It was kind of a crazy one we read. And he needed minimal help reading it, which was really cool to see. It was about, I'm gonna paraphrase this. I'm like, somebody might actually like reading this, even though this is a low level book. You might enjoy it. It was like they broke them up into kind of little cute little chapters, but it was like the character was playing a video game, then the power like switched out. Or the grandma was like, "You should come downstairs, spend time with us." Or I don't remember what it was. He's like, "I want to play video games." And the power went out, and then he got stuck in the video game. So the grandma had to go into the video game and fight the bad guy to win and save him. But I'm like, that's interesting to put that in a pre-reader book. I don't like that. Punch. That was a funny kind of concept and story for young little people to comprehend. But I'm like, I'm just so fascinated at how smart Bear is. And his memory is very good. Let's fill in the little cracks. He's growing up. Don't say that. I knew he was big when he didn't even have a problem walking into school his first day. Oh, this where I go? Okay. All right, now I'm just kind of filling in all of these random spots. I have to kind of stop and plop and plop and stop. They plop them on me. Instead of they're plotting on me, they're plopping. Can you see window shopper? Shuma that me. I think I know. When you see window shopper. When you see me drive. He's trying to get stuck on me. Uh-uh. Low key, I never intentionally do this, but like, Valentine's Day is coming up. And I'm like, oh, I want to just make some hearts. Oh yeah, Valentine's Day. I want to just make, I usually make cookie coasters. I need to restock these. Like hearts and cookies, and they be having sweets. So this hoop is kind of funny, and it was not planned to be that intentional, but that's how my stuff be lining up. See that resistance? I know you saw me struggling, trying to push that through. Come on. Come on. Okay. Almost. We're almost done with the edges. Honestly. Look at that. Isn't that looking cute? I might be able to get away with this. I don't want it to seem a little flat, but we're going to add like 3 punches. I have to keep picking up and moving, but now I'm in the middle. Oh no, I'm not in the middle. This one's not connected, so this is its own separate area, it look like. Alright. Stopping. There. What? It was like a little bit that didn't get snipped. We got the middle part. Yes, we making some costas. We making cookie chip costas. A little chocolate chip cookie. And some hearts. So I finished the last of the red ones. We get to start a new design. That was genuinely me getting excited because I'm going to start another hoop tonight, and I'm like, I think, do I do the evil eyes? If I do evil eye coasters, restock those, I'm gonna do all 4 of them the same. Do I do those and just stick with that repetitiveness, or should my next set be smiley face, a set of smiley face, and a set of black and white checkered coasters? Smiley face and checkers, or evil eye? Which should be my next hoop? It's 9:30 something. We gotta finish. So we're coming around the choco chips, and that's gonna be fun. So I use my finger before I become finger blind and I can't tell what I'm pulling back, so I don't have any overlap. We have 2 more hoops, and then I will be able to be done with coasters. We'll take a break from that. It doesn't get too mundane. I don't even consider it to ever get mundane to be punch needling. I've never felt that punch needling. But before I switch up and do something else, I have 2 more hoops I want to make sure I get done. That's all I was saying. Then I might switch it up and come back to yarn painting. What I'm kind of thinking of doing. Back to them flower paintings. We got to find another flower. I need to trace that in the meantime. What the heck? What is going on? This one trying to have problems. Not today, partner. You can't have that today, dog. Come on. That'll work with me. Come on. That's a little far. It might be straight. because yarn expands from the front, and I always remind myself that. And this tan, remember, this is a thick yarn because it's not a brand I usually use. So we may be good over there. I'm moving on to my third chocolate chip. We're going to try to finish these before 10. And then we'll decide what the next focus is. But I almost feel like doing smiley face and checkered coasters. And the A is sweater weather. Oh, oh. You know that Georgiana? I don't remember how it goes, but because he's off that juice, loose screws, something, something. I'm really mad, okay? But this is another song y'all should listen to. I'm like, okay, people be saying stuff about Georgiana. Well, she can't rap. When she get mad, she can rap. I like she took it off of Spotify. Female Dog. The song is called Female Dog by Georgiana. If you ain't gonna die, you ain't gonna lie to her. I ain't got nothing for you. Mm-hmm. I cannot stand a broke. And after each line she sang the B word. Let's go rack for rack. Let's go bar for bar. Oh, you think you hard? Oh, you think you're tough? Oh, you got money not enough. Ask around, call Joe bluff. Alexander Wendell. Diamond sell big day, blang blow. I said, okay, okay. Loudmouth, little clothes, bitch. That's a starter kit. And it'd be subbing in the car, I promise you. I'm like, why did she take this off Spotify? Georgie, girl. One of the chocolate chips is a little booked. It's not overlapping, at least. All right, we're gonna try and try. I'm just trying to get to the border here. We're gonna trace the perimeter. I stabbed myself. Make our circle. Oh, you think you hard? Oh, you think you tough? Oh, you got money not enough. Mm-hmm. Alexander Waymo. That's all big day bling. We might be pushing 10. I'm really trying to go quick. I'm so fucking chopped. I didn't even finish the middle. I just moved on to the other one. I thought I finished the other cookie. I did not finish the other cookie. Oh well. Well, we got most of it done. Let me chop. Oh, and I gotta pull some more yarn. Come on. Let's finish this border at least. You be thinking you at the home stretch. I don't want to go over. I got some stuff I got to do today. I don't want to go over. I need to make sure I get some gas. Oh, you think you hard? Oh, you think you tough? You got money not enough. Yikes. What the hell? Just jumping. Trying to jump holes. It's trying to get tangled up here too. I know y'all see that. Come on. Let's go. I got the perimeter done. This is row number 2. Let's go. Let's go. I got a little speed here. Ouch. Oh, there's my finger. I stabbed my finger. Let's try to stick with the perimeter here. Turning my hoop, I'm turning my needle at the same time. So that's why I be spinning so much. Don't get dizzy. That is. Ooh, this yarn. I need a lot. Hella yarn. It's 940 something. I can't even see it. Plucked my holes. I gotta redo them. Let's go rack for rack. Let's go bar for bar. I really thought I could finish this damn hoop by 10 and then have a scarf done. We're gonna do the scarf later today. I gotta do that with him. Then I'll show y'all tomorrow and be like, I finished this hoop. Hopefully we get that done today so you can see it, and I'll re-show it tomorrow. I gotta see how I'm feeling tonight. I've been doing a lot of night classes and privates. So sometimes I just don't be feeling like working at night after working, you know. So I try to get the bulk of what I got going on done during the live. Ooh, some sunflowers would be kind of cute. I think I got the colors too. We can make a sunflower coaster. That would be hard. That would be tough. This shit trying to be stringy. Ah, give me some normal punches. It's my scissors jiggling if you hear that sound. That little metal clanking. This is the hole. I'm going to just fill this in. Pick my needle back up. Looks like a dead end. Oh, you think you hot? See, I thought I was finished, but I'm not with the first one. We got the other cookie almost done too. So we kind of cooking. We kind of might as well. Let's finish one cookie up if we can. I'm going to go back to the middle since I picked the yarn up. And now I can plop wherever. I'm going to plop back over here. Don't play with me. Alexander window. Come on. Yeah. All right, I think I'm done. Done with the first cookie, just like that. Boom, bap, zippity zap, a zap. All the little pieces I'm trying to flick off. Flick my bick. Alexander window. All right. What else? What else is going on? I'd just be excited to this appointment. I love doing client visits. I don't have any more in black, so I gotta use that Walmart black. Actually didn't look bad on the big rug that we did. Oh, you think you hot? Oh, you think you tough? Oh, you got money, not enough. We working at lightning speed though. We gonna try to get this done. And I gotta call some folks, etc. Adulting. Here we go. We're so close. I'm gonna pick up. Yeah, I don't think I can spin around. What is this about? We're almost done. What's good? The only person you're here watching. What's good? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna get the work done regardless. I understand and respect my viewers' time that people got lives outside of this live. LOL, play on words. So people can't stick for the whole live. We be saying our farewells. Have a good day. We'll see you next time because, that's live. You know how it be. Is you understanding? I'm being ugly. Oh, this shit is tough. For no reason, bro. We're like really close too. Still, yeah, still gonna get mine. Still gonna keep running. Still gonna keep it 100 at a time. I'm still, yeah. Stop hating. This DJ Khaled song with Chris Brown. I know a lot of people in here hate me right now. I drink to that. What fell? I'm still. Whoa. We're almost to the middle, and then I'll actually be done. What are we doing today? What is happening? What is happening? What is going on? We punch needling. We're about done. I'm trying to, yeah, 9:50. 9:50 exactly. And we gonna hurry up. Oh, and it's getting close. With the damn yarn. Because I put this off low key for a few days. You see how fast I can do a hoop? Damn near. We did a lot talking. But if I'm listening to something and I'm not like trying to be entertaining, I can. I got the Green Bay Packer hoop done in one sitting. I could crank some shit out. You already know. Look, that shit looked like it went in reverse. See, my shit trying to run out. About to make me growl. Getting upset. I got my damn scissors. Scissor, scissor. I'm so close, bro. Ugh. Nah, bro, you need to chill. That's not what this live is about. If you gonna keep talking like that, we can't have you in the chat. Don't be on no weird mess, bro. You keep that to yourself. Okay. Oh, it's windy out. Windy as fuck. Here we go. What's good? No, them raccoons be having them dirty minds. We finished our cookies. Here's a little one of them. First look. Look it. Yeah. Freshly baked. Now who wants some? Hood tank. Oh, and he coasting. If you'd like to subscribe and support this channel, you can choose to become a member of our Hood Tanks memberships. Come on. There. Thank you for the life. So we finished that. We get to start a new set. Slay. Slay all day. Jingle my bells. Once I get this Green Bay Packers thing cut out, I don't know if I have another. I'm still using like my scraps. I want to make a mushroom mouse pad. I think that would be cute. And I'm looking at using this green maybe. This would be cute. So, what is this lint on the floor? I need to vacuum, but I'm always using yarn, so it's always going to stay messy. So it's like, sounds redundant. We got our cookies done. Okay. Check this out. Check this out, partners. I'm going to put this back over here. We got our cookies done. We got the Green Bay Packers done. I can make you a blue mushroom. If you want to contact me for commissions, you can go to my website, confidentialgoods.com, and then there's like a contact us page where you can like send me a message of like all the things you're looking for. So this next set, I think I'm gonna do smiley faces. So I'm gonna need some black mustard. This will be enough. White. Where's the white? There it is. I can stretch. I can scratch all white. And my black yarn. I do really good at stretching that out. So this is gonna be our next color palette we're gonna use. We're gonna have a orange smiley face. I have black eyes and black smile. And then we're gonna do black and white checkers for the next one. So I only need 3 colors. This is You Live, You Love, You Lie. I don't know what's going on. What's going on with you, bro? Do I have... Looking for... I'm looking for... Turn on the lights. Damn. I really have to pee, too. I put both of them in here. Okay. This is going to be cutting it really fucking close. Hell no. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Eyeballs. We're going to finish right at 10, I'm sure. 170. 117. I can't see with the light in the way. But I need to I don't need to make these a little bit bigger than what they are, right? And we'll draw a smile. Getting the smile right is always like this, so difficult. Trying to match them. They look a little off, but that's okay because they're handmade. There's a dog in a coat. We're going to do something like that. It's going to have black and white coasters, and then we're going to do some smiley face coasters. So I'm excited. We finished. We getting it done today. All right. So I'm going to leave y'all be. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. And what they be saying on Cribs. Now get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. sharp.